in 2 weeks, bro.
Come on, man. I don't.
I'll see
Okay,
you in like 2 weeks, bro.
that's great. That's great.
Bro. Well, we
I'll
can
see
scrap
you
in the
today.
bathroom there. First day of school, we can
That's
scrap in the bathroom.
fine, bro. That's
All right.
fine. Any time
All
of the
right.
week, I'm here. You know me.
Hey, that's fine.
That's
That's fine.
shoot. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. You know.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
bite that chicken wing.
Huh? Nah.
Hey,
It's too
yo.
spicy for you, big dog.
Hey, yo.
What?
You heard me.
Come on,
Hey.
hey LJ, what you want, bro?
Come on,
What you
bro.
trying to get?
Come
What you
on,
trying to get
bro.
into?
Come on,
What
bro.
you trying to get
I'm
into?
finna get on you, bro. You look, bro. I'm
Oh,
finna get on you, bro.
wow,
Jump in, jump
wow.
out, head ass Corbin Blue, jump
Oh
in from
my
jump in.
God,
Disney Plus head ass
bro.
nigga. I'm finna get on you. Jump rope head ass nigga. Double Dutch head ass nigga. Shut up.
Hey, LJ
Jump
dig for no
in.
reason.
Jump out.
LJ dig for no reason.
Okay. We have started. The
LJ built,
podcast.
hey, LJ built like an off-brand bodybuilder. Dang.
So,
Hey,
all right. This is another
All right, let's
episode
go.
of the Sweepers Podcast, episode 10. I am your host, Isaiah, like always, joined by my co-host, Jonah. Finally, he's back.
So, shut the fuck.
How you doing, Jonah?
I'm good, Laura.
That's good. That's good, man. And then we're joined by other co-host, Casey. How you doing, bro?
Good. How are you, man?
Not too bad, dog. Joined by a guest today, second time, LJ. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on here again, bro.
Yes, sir.
mid,
Anytime.
mid.
Okay. By our other co-host, Carmelo. How you doing today, bro?
What's up, budgie? I'm hanging in there. How about you, bro?
I'm doing good, dog. My day off, so it was pretty
Corbin
good.
Blue.
Hey, there's a lot of Negroes in here, bro. LJ, hey, stop taking them great
What
value steroids.
Bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
And then we got our other co-host, Andrew. How you doing, bro?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Not too bad. You feeling okay?
Nah, I'm okay.
At least you're here, bro. At least you're here. Pulling in there. And then joined by our first-time guest, Donnie Tsunami.
What up?
Okay,
What
get
up?
off.
Ow.
How you doing today, bro?
Doing pretty good.
That's
Just
good.
got off work.
How was work?
Oh, pretty good.
That's good, man. Yeah, no, I want to talk to you real quick, Donnie. Let's get a little bit, like, let's get to know you real quick. Who's your favorite team?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
The Packers. You know, Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT, four-time MVP, back-to-back MVP. You know, he's winning it again this year. Let's get it straight. You know,
Yo, what's
2020.
wrong with LJ?
I don't
He's
know.
saying cap, bro. He's saying cap, bro.
What do you mean?
Okay, well that ain't the only cap that's gonna come out of his mouth tonight. So let's
Man.
calm it down for a
I
second.
gotta get locked in. I gotta get locked
Who's
in.
stopping the Packers?
I
We
gotta get
we
locked
started
in.
You
early.
started
We got the
I
early.
gotta
best
get
defense in
locked
the league.
in.
We got the best
Oh
quarterback in
Lord.
the league. Alan Lazard is literally the next Hall of
Okay,
Famer.
okay, you're
Alan
done.
Lazard is better
Someone
than
mute him.
Devontae
Someone
Adams.
mute him.
Let,
Please, someone mute him.
No.
Who's a mod?
let's get
We
ready
getting
for
it
Alan
early, bro.
Lazard.
He's
So,
talking about Alan
Sammy
Lazard or
Watkins is
something.
healthy. Our receiving core is deadly.
Mid.
Jonah,
Okay.
you don't believe in Alan Lazard. I don't either. Carmelo does.
Wait, first of all, let me cut you off.
He's like
Huh? My bad. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, that's all. That's all.
he's a good receiver. I just said that Donnie's saying something about it, so that's why.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers said he's a Hall of Famer, so he's a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
I think he's just trying to feel good about being back in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm not high on Green Bay.
Okay.
All right,
That's all right.
let's go. First topic.
You're a
Let's go,
Chiefs
let's
fan,
go.
dog. Like, come on. What do we expect from you guys?
Hey,
You know what I mean?
are you high? Are
Like,
you
what do
high
we
on him?
expect?
Come on, bro. You're a Cowboys fan. I don't even know why you would even say
Hey,
that.
Exactly.
LJ, don't let me get on you again, bro. Don't let me get on you, bro. I told you to put them great value steroids away, bro. Don't start that.
Bruh, come on, bro. I know
Don't
the
start
Disney
that, bro.
movies. I know your acting career didn't
Hey,
work out. High School Musical
hey,
didn't work out
listen.
for you either. Don't get mad at me, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro.
Dang.
Don't get mad at me,
Hey,
bro.
I'm about to start getting on Roy's like LJ.
I'm all natural. This is
Hey,
natural, bro.
I'm gonna be the best running back to ever run Kansas, bro.
This is
Out
Better
of
not let
natural.
nowhere.
no college see this.
And they can test me any day of the week. I'm natural.
Mm.
Real quick.
Hey, why? No, hold on, real quick. Why you making that noise, bro? What you want?
Who, me?
It
No, no,
was a
no.
noise in
Isaiah know what I'm
agreement.
talking about.
It was
Isaiah
a
know what I'm
noise
talking
in
about. Isaiah
agreement,
know what I'm
buddy.
talking
It was a noise in agreement.
about. Okay, buddy.
LJ, how was your birthday, bro?
Nah.
It was really good, man. I had no complaints.
That's good, bro. That's good.
Yes,
Ain't
sir.
no complaint. I cannot.
What'd you say, Jonah?
I was thinking, ain't no complaints. Anyway,
First topic we got. Someone else got arrested. Marquis Brown got arrested for criminal speeding. He was going like over 125 miles per hour. It was like 7 a.m. My guess it was probably he woke up late to practice, like Casey's telling me the other day. But anybody got any thoughts on this matter? Jonah, we'll start with you.
Hollywood, let Hollywood get to his head. I'll tell you that.
True that. True that. Casey?
What team he on? He
Next.
on the Cardinals or what?
Yeah, he's on Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays
Who else on the Cardinals?
DeAndre Hopkins.
Nobody. Nobody.
Is
Nobody.
D-Hop suspended?
Yeah, D-Hop is
Nobody.
Yeah,
suspended.
D-Hop suspended.
Yeah.
Mm.
Casey, what you got, bro? How you feel?
Well, he's a moron. I mean, it's a freaking. It's almost certain that he was late for practice. They just signed you to be a pretty good number 2 behind D Hop,
Yeah.
and he's really their wide receiver 1 for what is it, 6 games, 8 games. Hopkins ain't gonna be playing for a while.
Yeah.
And now he's really screwed the team over by doing this, by probably not getting to practice on time. And I know he didn't kill anybody, but you saw what happened to Ruggs when he got arrested for this.
Yeah.
Would have been arrested for speeding, and I know he like killed somebody.
Yeah.
But even though Hollywood didn't kill anybody, he may not even. Maybe the Cardinals are just saying, "Nah, man, just move on. We're moving on from you." Unacceptable.
They got
Especially if he was
Rondale
late.
Moore.
Especially if he actually was late for practice. Like
Why are you making that?
they were saying that Isaiah was saying that he thought that Hollywood and Hopkins were the best duo. Well, there goes half of it. If
That duo's done. That duo's done.
man, it's gone. And like, who the hell's gonna be? Who the hell do they have without Hopkins and Brown? Who's their third receiver?
Yeah.
A one,
AJ
Zach
Green.
Ertz.
huh?
Zachers?
They got
Tight
AJ
end.
Green,
Oh yeah, they do have
Rondale
AJ.
Moore, and Antoine Wesley.
Yeah,
And
I've only heard it.
Nobody.
Andy Isabella.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, he's there. He's like way back there.
Yeah, LJ, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
It's sad. I mean, I know he was late, but let's be honest, bro. I mean, I'd rather be safer than that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, I was late to training, and my trainer was like, well, I'm glad you didn't speed and you got here on time. You got to work. So I know you're going to have to do some extra conditioning, but it's not worth speeding and getting someone hurt just because you like to practice.
Yeah. Mello, why was you making those faces, bro?
Cause, bro, why we just cutting dude off the team that fast, bro? He made one mistake, OG. Why we going like, bro? First off, my team is full of criminals. All right, I got people that steal underwear when they paid.
Mm.
Like, why for speeding? I get it. All right, you going 100 miles. I get that. Okay, you're late, but bro, that don't mean like find the dude. First off, you're gonna have to go through with the police to begin with.
Yeah.
Second, find the dude for some good money. He just signed a good contract. You can't get kicked bro off the
Yeah,
team.
I don't think he should kick him off. That wasn't me. That was.
I mean, and even still, he's as much as I can.
It's a possibility. They might decide.
I mean, they might, but I don't think they should.
Well, they're
I don't think they
well,
should.
Arizona. They're idiots if they do. I mean, it's why for speeding. Why? I get it. All right, don't get me wrong. Speeding is not a good thing. It endangers a lot of people.
Yeah.
But for you to kick somebody off the team for that,
Yeah,
it's
I don't think they should. But
that's terrible.
120? That's kind of fast, though.
I mean, he was going super fast. Criminal speed. But
Yeah, it's
So, hey,
I don't know if you should kick him off.
hey,
Though.
but y'all was talking about free him when Henry Ruggs got was going 200.
no.
He was drunk, bro.
He was drunk.
Yeah,
Henry
he
Ruggs
was.
better.
He was drunk.
All right, Shreddy. All right, buddy. All right. All right.
Yeah, no, I was not.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Not rooting for his ass.
Fuck you.
That's crazy.
Andrew, what's your thoughts, bro?
I think he's stupid, of course, for speeding.
Yeah.
But I think a majority of the pod when I say don't cut him. Like it's speeding, hit him with the fine. He's already going to deal with the cops, so he's already going to be dealing with them too. I think that's the extent that it needs to go. Don't even suspend him from practice or nothing like that. Just let him take his L from the cops and just be like that.
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to be well aware that he's an idiot once he's dealing with the police over it.
Yeah, for sure. Mello, sorry, I didn't know if you were finished. Were you finished?
No, you good? Yeah, I'm straight.
Bad. Yeah.
Don't let it happen again, though.
Don't ever say that again, little bro. Little bro.
All right.
Donnie, go.
Okay.
What you think, bro?
I think he should come to the Packers.
Wow.
We could pick him up.
Oh my
It's
God.
a nice sunny day.
Oh my!
Sunny in Green Bay.
This is crazy.
Aaron Rodgers.
Opposite.
Aaron
It's
Rodgers
the
can make him a Hall
opposite.
of Famer. Aaron Rodgers can make him a Hall of Famer.
Oh my God!
I'm just
Aaron's
saying.
gonna be there for like 2 more years. And he's
No
gonna
way you
retire.
just said that,
Chill,
bro.
buddy.
Nobody's gonna land in Wisconsin, Green Bay. Nobody. No.
It's
Aaron
nobody
chased out his
beautiful. It's a
best friend.
beautiful
Why would
state.
anybody want to play there?
It's like paradise.
I wouldn't say chased out. Now. Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Oh,
Devontae
man.
left himself, but I mean, it was kind of
Hold on now.
I would say Rodgers maybe is a reason. Maybe there's some stuff going on behind doors. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro,
Probably.
what?
I don't know.
What is possibly going on between Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams?
What did I just say?
Let's get
I
that
said
out
I
the
don't
way.
know.
Let's get that out the way, bro. This dude made
What
Devontae
did I
Adams
just
who
say?
he
I
is.
don't know.
Like,
Yeah,
come on.
I agree.
All right then. So what? Devontae just wanted out. As simple as that. Y'all putting something that ain't there.
Jordy Nelson better.
Hey yo, this is wild.
I'm just kidding.
This is wild.
Devontae Adams is
He's kidding.
the best Packers receiver.
Hey, Jordy was that guy though, bro.
He was for sure.
Jordy was him.
A demon.
Yeah, he really was. Number 87.
I'd hella take a Jordy Nelson nowadays.
Bro,
I have his autograph.
really?
Yeah.
No one cares. Shut up. I'm just kidding.
All right, guy.
This is
That's a vial.
This is about your team, Carmelo. Number 3 receiver went down towards oh no, we don't know do we know? Do you know what he went down with?
No.
Well, he just went down with an injury, and now they have Tolbert pretty much as their number 2 receiver right now. I don't know anything about Tolbert. How do you feel? I'll start with you.
It was Michael Gallup that went down?
No, it was James Washington. Gallup was already down.
Nobody know who that dude is.
Oh, you know who he is?
Wow.
No, nobody knows who that dude is.
He was
Wow.
pretty good in Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Hey, who was wowing, bro? Let's get that out the way. Who was wowing?
Andrew.
Oh my God.
Let's get that out the way, bro.
Bro, you coming for
I'm sorry I don't know who that dude is.
Man.
Dang.
The guy
Y'all
who was
expect
going to
me
be your number
no,
3
hold on.
receiver, you
Y'all
don't
just
know
expect
it?
me. Y'all just expect me to know the whole Dallas roster, bro.
I
Let's
thought
get
you
that
were
out
a
the way.
fan. I thought you were a fan.
Let's get that out the way. Hey, who's your offensive lineman then?
Mine?
Yeah,
Which one side do you want me to start on?
all of them.
Dang.
From right
We
to
got
left.
all
Aaron
of them.
Right to
Bulls. We
left.
got Dalton Reisner. That's the left side. We're starting from the left, right?
I said right to left. You said left. I said left
Okay,
to
my
right.
bad, my
What are
bad.
you doing, buddy?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
What are you doing, buddy?
Okay. This guy.
But shoot, honestly, it seems like we just can't stay healthy at this point. For some reason, I don't know what is going on with the receiving core. Just we can't stay healthy. So shoot,
Yeah.
Did CD get hurt too?
No, CD's.
No, he's good. He's good.
Okay. I was
I
about to
just-
say, I was like, damn.
I just saw a video of CD Lamb dusting Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, CD's the beast,
Who
bro.
doesn't?
CD's the
That
beast.
was
That was nuts.
funny.
I didn't hear a word y'all said. Y'all say something about Trayvon, bro?
Jonas
I know
said,
y'all
Trayvon
did.
is
Yeah, I did.
Jonas said, who does it?
Yeah.
What you say about Trayvon,
He
bro?
was just jogging. They kicked kicks into second gear and Diggs is left in the dust. Kind of funny.
Well, you can go. You go ahead and move to the next person, bro. They getting me hot, G.
Jonah, do you have any thoughts on James
I'm about some
Washington?
nonsense.
He's a good receiver. Got to see him out, but like, yeah, I mean, you see a lot of these preseason injuries, and they kind of sometimes pave the path of a season. So I mean, hope to see him back.
Yeah. Casey, you got any thoughts, my boy?
Yeah. So, if you remember, I don't think I sent a picture to the group chat or I told y'all, but they said that it's a foot injury and they're afraid that it's a fracture. Not confirmed yet, but obviously he'll get some kind of X-ray or something, or examination, and it could be a fracture. And if it is, that sucks. Yeah, he's a solid guy, and now he's down. And yeah, there's lots of injuries going on in that Dallas receiving core. Obviously, not what they wanted to see. Apparently, a couple of tight ends are banged up as well. Maybe not the starting guys, but sometimes you work around injuries. Sometimes they kind of pave the way to an injury-prone season. So we'll just kind of have to see how that all plays out. But definitely not good for Dallas.
Yeah. LJ, you got some thoughts on this?
That is tough, man. No, I don't know how you feel, but that's terrible. Like your only good wide receiver, is CD. So and defenses are just gonna stack up on him, and we're gonna see how good Dak is. He's gonna make them other wide receivers better.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. What, bro? I wasn't trying to disrespect you. I was just saying,
Bro,
damn, it's
no,
hard.
you disrespected us, bro. Like
How? I was saying it's gonna be
you
hard because
disrespected us like that, bro. Like
is CD not your only good wide receiver?
he's only good healthy receiver right now.
What's wrong with you, bro? Are you okay?
Bro, you're telling me
Pissed
Michael
in your
Gallup
cereal, bro.
Gallup is not good.
He's hurt. I don't know how he's gonna come back.
I said when he's healthy. Goofy.
Goofy Goob. I don't know what his mental statement is. He could be scared.
You
What
can't
happened
be
with Michael
scared.
Gallup?
He's still
Sure, it's ACL or something
Where's
like that.
ACL?
He came off an ACL injury last year. He just wasn't healthy this season.
He's gonna miss.
But yes, you is right though, LJ. I do give you that. You got a point there. But Dak's gonna be Dak. Dak's gonna do what he's gonna do. So I think to get us where we need to be.
What's y'all run game gonna be like though?
I think it's gonna be deadly. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a lot of hope for Zeke this year. If he can pull out, because pause. If he can,
Gotta be gay.
well, he gotta prove himself this year. Because if not, then that means his contract's out the window. So he gotta prove himself, and if not, then
Pollard.
that's on him.
Pollard.
I'll move on and go to Pollard. Yeah.
But you can't because they complement each other so well. That's the thing. People don't understand is they complement each other so well. When you think of Zeke, you think of more of a running of a power back, and you think you got a speed back. Pollard.
Yeah.
So if you need somebody to get you a first down when you're on 3rd and 2, you're gonna give the ball to Zeke. I mean, unless you want to throw the ball to do a little pitch and give Tony some yards, but they complement each other so well. So I don't think you really need to start anybody over anybody. I think they should get the same amount of touches and they'd be fine.
Yeah.
I bet they split it pretty even, honestly. Yeah.
Sure. Andrew, you got thoughts on James Washington?
Well, it does suck because I like James Washington. I thought he was going to be a really good slot receiver for Dallas.
Yeah.
Hopefully his injury doesn't keep him out for too long, so he can still come in and do that. But it does put all eyes on CD now. Like,
yeah,
we're going to see him do the damn thing. And I think CD's going to be able to handle it, and I think he might run with it. I think CD might be a hot take. He might be a top 3 receiver next year, just because he's going to be the one man.
Okay.
And I believe Dak Prescott can get it to him because, I mean, the year that Dak broke his ankle, the man was on pace for a record-breaking potential season. So Dak can throw the football.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't even really have to worry, in a sense, too much about spreading it. It's like LJ even said, CD's their only good, healthy receiver right now. Like, that's just how it is. And now that, it's all eyes on CD now.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey Andrew, hey, you're a real dog, bro. I want you to know that you're You're a real one, OG. That's what everybody else talking about. This Dallas Thunder, this Dallas Thunder. Hey, you're a real G, bro. I hope Denver do really good this season. Just because you gave me all that, I appreciate that, bro. After
Well, I'm
Chiefs,
trying to keep it real. I mean, Dak can throw, bro. Like, I'm not a Cowboys fan myself, but you can't deny what's there. I mean, the Cowboys have so much talent on just the offensive side of the ball. You just can't deny it. I mean, and like you said, that running game, it will be deadly. Because I've had my eggs in the Zeke basket his whole career. I even had him starting on fantasy when he was still doing dog shit. Like my eggs are in the Zeke basket, and that you could not have said it any better. They complement each other perfect. Like Pollard has really stepped into that role where I really hope that they keep that 2-man train rolling because Zeke's going to be there the next 3 years still with his contract.
Hey yo.
Nah, I agree though. Real talk. All jokes aside, I feel what you're saying. 'Cause I agree 100%.
Yeah. Donnie, you got any thoughts on James Washington?
Nah, I don't really got not much, but get well soon. We starting with the slander. Get out that terrible place and position in the team. If he's any good, you just come to the Packers and get a better quarterback instead of no Dak Prescott. Poverty.
Hey, what's wrong with this dude, bro?
Every response is go to the Packers.
What's wrong with this dude,
Delusional
bro?
Packers fan syndrome,
Hey,
guys.
Yeah.
Delusional
he making
Packers
me
fan
not like
syndrome.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. He making me not like Aaron. I love Aaron, bro. That's crazy.
This has been my entire life. This has
How
been
he
my
making me not
entire
like somebody I love? That's crazy.
I've
That's
hated
crazy.
the Packers. I've hated
I'm
the
just,
Packers my
I'm just looking
entire
out for the
life.
guy. I'm just looking out for the guy.
Bro has
Just
said
looking out
come to
for
the
him.
Packers like every time.
This is wild.
All right. Jonah said he was back, but Mello, you good?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. This one's on you, Andrew. This is your team. Tim Patrick ended up tearing his ACL. He's out for the season. Sad to hear. Casey, or I should start with you, Andrew. Andrew, you got any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I'm really sad to hear it. Tim just got his extension,
Yeah.
and now he's already out a year, bro. Like he was going to be that third piece to that puzzle, because he was in there. He was putting in some hella work
Yeah.
last year. That's why he got that bag. I was really hoping it wasn't an ACL tear because I saw when the article came out about him having a pretty nasty looking knee injury at practice. That was just the one thing I was like, man, hopefully it's something where it might be out sometime, but not a lot. Man, whole damn season. That it really is a shame.
Yeah.
I was really ready to see him with Russell Wilson.
Yeah, for sure. Casey, what's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, I know I'm a Chiefs fan, and on the inside, you're like, cool, one less weapon we have to worry about when we play them. But it really is tough for Denver and tough for him. He just got his extension. Now he's out for the year. It's just unfortunate timing. It really is. And yeah, I mean, if I were Andrew, I'd be pretty upset that you don't like to hear things like that. ACL injuries suck, and especially like in that situation. So I hope he gets better soon. Can come back next year. I mean, out for the year. Some guys somehow come back after like 6 months. I don't know how they do it, but like LJ, for example, he's already back out there. That doesn't happen to everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen to everybody. Some guys it just kind of takes a dump all over their career and they can't come back. Hopefully he can next year, but
That's one thing I'm really hoping doesn't happen is that it affects him long term.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's one thing that really worries me is ACL
right.
tears can be so long term.
Yeah, you just never know, man. It's unfortunate with those. So hopefully he gets better soon.
Yeah. LJ, you got thoughts on this?
It's tough. It's very tough, actually, man. I hope that he comes back next year just ready to go. That's really all I can say.
Yeah. All right. Carmelo?
Bro, it's crazy because especially with him getting that extension and then turn around and doing what he ended up doing to his knee is crazy. Because I was excited to see that duo, go off. I think the receiving core for Denver is something crazy.
Sutton and Judy?
It's actually very legit, and I think Denver can go to the playoffs. I think they are going to go to the playoffs. because they got the quarterback they need to go back. Because I mean, when last time you seen Denver with a good quarterback, they won a Super Bowl. So I think they got a. Hey, what you mean by that, bro?
I've been
All
clearing my
right,
throat the
all
whole
right.
time, bro.
I was
Come
making
on,
sure,
bro.
bro.
Hold
I was
up,
making
Come on,
hold
sure.
up.
bro. Come
I was
on,
making
bro.
sure, bro. Let me get back on. Let me get back on this Denver train, okay? Dude, my fault. Anyways, before I was really interrupted, my bad, Andrew. Let me get back on
Man,
this shit.
You're good.
Um,
Goofy.
um, no, but real talk, I was excited to see that, and my brother's a Denver fan, so he talked crazy all the time about how Russell's gonna do what he gonna do. So I'm excited. Even when he did go down, I'm still gonna be excited for us coming back. I'm gonna be excited to watch Denver do what they do.
But
Love to hear it.
yeah. Um, Donnie, what's your thoughts on this? You got any?
Yeah, it sucks. It would help Russell Wilson ease into playing for the Broncos after being with the Seahawks for so long, and just terrible. And
Yeah.
who else they got? They got Jerry Judy. He's gonna be fun to watch.
Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton is
Portland.
a dog.
Yeah.
That's a good duo right there.
I
Really
wish
is.
Noah Fant stayed. I'm
So
not
now we
gonna
got
lie.
KJ Hamler coming back, though. I don't know, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, KJ Hamler too.
Little speed demon.
Do you have Deshaun Hamilton also coming back, or did he leave?
I think he might have left, but
Okay.
I got to look on that.
I liked him. He was underrated for me.
I feel like he was really getting his stride. I know he was, I think he's 26, but he was still getting his stride later in his career, I feel like.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, for sure. I don't really have any thoughts. I mean, obviously it's sad for them. I love Tim Patrick. Like you guys said, he had a great season last year. He was on pace to have a really good season this year. So it sucks to have him out. But Russ will be there for a while, so maybe next year, maybe it'll be better. Hopefully he comes back fighting. Yeah. Next topic, we got Matthew Stafford. He also got hurt. Um, he has tendonitis in his throwing arm. So I don't know how long that'll be have him out, but Casey, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's not good to hear. Obviously, he was going to come back and have another good year. He's gonna once again show what he's capable of with weapons. With an offense that's still going to be really good despite losing. Yeah, they got rid of OBJ, but now they've got another. Now they've got another rep in Robinson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Allen. He's a great replacement for OBJ, and
Yeah.
if Stafford's not the quarterback, that changes everything. Like even if it's for like the first part of the season, that changes so much.
Yeah.
I don't even know who their backup is right now, but
I don't
that
either.
sets them back so much. Like,
Yeah.
like that's just that changes everything. Cup and Robinson aren't able to do the best of their ability without a court with a. They can make the backup if he has to play some games look better, but they're unable to like when you don't have Stafford in there, they're unable to perform to their absolute elite abilities that they have, not fully. So that just sets everything back for the Rams offense if Stafford's out for a while. I might look up real quick how bad tendonitis is and if you can recover quickly or if it's something that can affect you. Like I'm gonna look into that, but that's definitely not something you want to hear if you're a Rams fan or just in general. Really, that sucks for Stafford.
Tendonitis can affect you decently long term. It depends on how severe it is.
So most damage heals in about 2 to 4 weeks, but like bad ones could take up to 6, and sometimes it could leave people like injured for the rest of their life with it. Like they're always feeling it.
Okay, so there's a good chance that he misses all the preseason, gets no reps, and maybe even a few weeks into the regular season.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, really. Looks like he won't be the week one regular season starter. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
He's gonna drop in fantasy too. I ain't drafting him.
And no.
That's wild. That's wild.
LJ, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
That's tough to hear that he's not going to be there week one.
Yeah.
That is, I don't know how serious it is. I hope it's not that serious where it's only 2 to 4 weeks, what you guys said.
Yeah.
Hopefully he just misses the preseason and maybe he could make an appearance, but that's tough for the wide receivers in that team. So the defense is going to have to step up, and the second string quarterback, whoever that dude is, he's going to have to get ready to go and take every day of practice really serious so he can be the guy.
Yeah, for sure. Carmelo.
I think they're going. If I'm Matthew, I'm taking my time. You just got off a Super Bowl win.
Yeah,
Preseason don't really matter. So you're not gonna get no touches preseason anyways.
yeah,
They'll probably put you in for a good 2 snaps and you're done. Um, I say just take my time, get back to where you can be. You are a good quarterback. I'll give you that.
okay.
I think I think I think he's a gambler, bro. I think he's a gambler, but I do think he's a really good quarterback. But yeah, just take your time if I was him and just get back to where you need to be to get back to a Super Bowl. That's really all I got for it.
Yeah. Andrew, what's your thoughts, bro?
Everyone else, I just want him to take it kind of slow and just make sure he gets back to 100. Don't rush it. Hopefully, it's not that severe outright to where he won't be out for as long. But even if it is, he needs to take his time and make sure he's back at 100 because they're not going to go back to the Super Bowl with him banged up.
Yeah,
Just not going to happen
yeah, for sure.
because he's still got Tom Brady to compete against in that NFC.
Yeah,
And you're going to need to have everybody at 100. And like Casey was saying, Cooper and all them just can't do those same things without Matthew Stafford there.
yeah, yeah.
And by the way, right now, for their backup, you're most likely looking at John Wolford.
Who?
John Wolf. He had one start in 2020 and actually wasn't terrible, but that's one start 2 years ago. So
Oh, 2 years ago too. Oh no.
Yeah.
let's see what else. Does he have anything last year? I don't think he does. Yeah, no, he. Oh, maybe he did start one game. He was. Yeah, no, he was. It says he was in for one game and completed 1 of 4 passing attempts. Like they put him in at the very end of a game where they're kicking someone's butt. I don't know, but yeah, obviously like no experience. No, and then the other guys have no National Football League experience, not as a starter at least, not in a game. So obviously that's a bad situation.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of preseason, it did just start today. We'll get back on that later on. Donnie, what's your thoughts on Matthew Stafford?
That sucks for the Rams. I know Aaron Donald's mad. He wants another ring.
Yeah.
He probably hungry for one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Another one. And week 1 they play the Bills. That's gonna be a good game. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. I want to see them at full power, especially week 1.
See an
That is
offensive
like setting off a good vibe for the season.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. But that makes the NFC less of a struggle for the Packers for a little bit. Hopefully, it sets them back a few games for them to get number one. For them to get number one.
Man.
All right.
But
All right.
but other than that, yeah.
All right.
He might be delusional, but I like his passion for his team.
Yeah.
Can't even lie about that.
He's got the
Ain't no
passion.
delusion.
He might be delusional, but
Ain't
he's
no
hella
delusion.
passionate about his Packers.
Ain't no delusion.
Packers fans are, man. They freeze their butts off on the freezing cold bleachers in Green Bay, man.
There's some crazy fans in Green Bay, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
I know I wouldn't be sitting in no -30 for no football game. Like, you got me bent. Like, hell nah.
Yeah. Moving on to our next topic is Deshaun Watson. A lot of stuff came out about him.
Boy.
I'll go over it. So, last time we was here, they was gonna suspend him the next day. Well, they came out. They suspended him for 6 games. There was no fine, and his first game back should be the Ravens week 7. And he ended up coming out and he was upset. He believes it should be 0 games, whatever. And then it came out saying that the judge gave him that punishment and that the NFL still has to give him theirs. So he could be out for more. And yeah, that's what they're trying to do. I'm hearing like they're trying to make him suspended all year and give him like a huge fine. And if it is under a year that he's suspended, that his fine's gonna go up. Like it's gonna skyrocket. So yeah, did you guys grasp all that? Do I got to go over anything else?
No, I've got a pretty good understanding on all this.
Yeah.
Okay, Casey, let me hear your thoughts.
Yeah, well, first of all, Watson thinks he should get none. He 6 games is like he's lucky. He's lucky if it stands at 6 games no fine. He's very very fortunate.
Yeah.
He's very lucky. Let me read these to you guys. Nick Chubb 25 games for weed. And then Ridley bets on his own team 17 games. Then we got I don't remember who, but a targeting penalty got this guy 12 games. Hopkins 6 games for PEDs. 3 tattoos, 5 game suspension from freaking what's his name? I don't even remember.
Throw out Josh Gordon, bro. Tell us Josh Gordon's.
Yeah, Josh Gordon. That man
Man.
suspended like 116
I don't see
games.
that on here. I just saw a meme on an NFL page with 6
I saw
different guys.
73 games, dog, for
Yeah,
weed.
yeah.
73.
That's what it
And
was,
Deshaun got 6 for being Cosby.
for
Man,
for base like pretty much confirmed sexual assault of at least 25.
Yeah.
Like, it's not exactly alleged at this point. Like there's been evidence given. Like during that trial, there was evidence given. Like that's crap. And obviously the NFL's appealing to make it longer because 6 games isn't long enough. You know how many people are gonna be upset about that?
Yeah.
Like LJ had a point about this in the last. Like you know how many women that are fans of the NFL that are gonna be like they're gonna feel like they don't matter much and like they don't have no say if he only gets 6 games.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna feel like they don't matter essentially to the NFL.
Yeah.
And he definitely deserves longer than that. There's no way this stands at 6 games and no fine. There's just absolutely no shot. Like I think they want him suspended the full season, and I think they want him to be paying money as well. So we'll just see what happens, but that would sound more appropriate.
Yeah. For sure. Any more thoughts on it, or you done?
Well, I think I'm good on it.
But LJ, what's your thoughts, bro?
man, going back to like what I said last week, there's a lot of women fans that love the NFL, and they're gonna be like, "Well, NFL doesn't have our back." Deshaun Watson, he could have got away with it, man. I hate to say it and put it that way, but he could have got away with all those the bad stuff he did. 6 games and no fine, bro. You're getting off like really, really easy,
Yeah.
like super easy,
Yeah.
dude. You're not paying anything, like super easy, and bro, you like did these terrible things to these women, and it's now like in the NFL. The NFL is gonna make an example, and the NFL wants their viewers, and they want people. They want to get as much money as possible. Yeah, bro is suspended for the whole season. So, but I understand at the end of the day, he's fighting for his name. He really truly believes he didn't do anything. He's gonna get. When you first think of Deshaun Watson, you think of that. That's his name. And even if it wasn't true, you're still gonna be like, well, that's what happened. So, but yeah, he's should have kept his mouth shut. I hate to say it, to put it that way. He would have got away with it really easy.
Yeah.
But the NFL is going to suspend him for the whole season, and he's going to be paying some real money.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Before we get on to you, Carmelo, Jonah, welcome back. We're talking about Deshaun Watson right now. So, and also, LJ, are you playing on the Xbox 360, bro?
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's a legend, bro. Hey, don't
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's a real
respect
legend
it.
in
I
the
respect
game
it.
right there.
Yes,
I
sir.
respect it. I respect
Yes,
it.
sir.
I respect
I had to get that NCAA 14 in, man.
it. I love that game, bro.
That game's far. I can't wait till they put out the new one.
Oh, God. Carmelo, what's your thoughts, bro?
Hey, this is my last take, then I got to get up out of here. But
Bet.
I said it before. I say it again, bro. I think I know what time it is, man. I had to get one before I get up off of here.
Yep.
He's an idiot.
Yep.
He's an idiot. He's a certified idiot. Like LJ said, bro.
Yeah.
He could. He could have been done with this, bro. He could have took his 6 to 8 games, and been cool. It's unnecessary, dude. First off, to be putting yourself in that predicament as it is, it's not good. It don't look good. It don't look good on you, and it don't look good at the NFL. So yeah, I think he's an idiot. I think he deserves 6 or more games. He put himself in that shoe. He got to wear it. But I think that's everything. But I'll see y'all later. Appreciate y'all for having me again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll see you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
See you
bro.
later, Mello.
Yep. Catch y'all, bro.
All right.
Can I add something?
What's up?
Man, his Deshaun Watson's image, I would say, wasn't kind of really destroyed, bro. Because I seen on Instagram the Browns fans were still cheering him on, still asking for autographs and everything. And if he was to be quiet, he would have got to play the whole preseason. So he would have got, reps. But I know the preseason's just meant for reps and everything. So he would have got reps. But I just want to say that.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too.
Yeah.
Andrew, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
Oh, Deshaun Watson. How have you managed to outdo yourself once again, my friend? The fact that this man is thinking that he should not get suspended at all, he's insane.
Yeah.
Fucking Bobo.
Even if, like you guys said before, even if these things aren't like true necessarily, they're true. You know, like
At least some of them are. Yep. At least like
it's like,
20.
bro, all those suspensions that Casey was naming off for all the other shit these people were doing. Let's think about this. All those things that people were doing, like smoking pot and stuff, that's stuff they're doing with themselves.
Yeah.
Watson's going out and sexually assaulting women, and he's pissed that he got 6 games with no fine.
Yeah.
Like just said, now he's going to get that year just for opening his mouth.
Yeah.
And I think the year's going to be the minimum because from what I've seen, the NFL is shooting for indefinite.
Yeah, I've actually seen that too.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to be honest with you, I think they should hit him with an indefinite. Because the dude's a creep, he's not a good guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Browns fans might be cheering for him and stuff still, but man, what else can they cheer for? Like, are they going to go out there and cheer for the third string?
Yeah,
Like,
sorry to cut you off. I feel so bad for Browns because they gave that man like $275 million
Yes.
guaranteed. So it's just,
yeah, fully guaranteed, and he ain't gonna play. I bet he plays maybe a year of that contract, maybe. And he's just Deshaun's image is tarnished. Again, whether Browns fans cheer for him or not, his image is dead.
Yeah.
This is always going to be attached to his name, and yeah, he got off real easy getting handed down the punishment he got the first time, but I think the NFL should really kick him in the mouth and be like, "You really okay?
Yeah.
You think that you think that predding up on people just because you paid them off? You think that means we just need to sweep this under the rug? No. Minimum year, and then we'll talk to you after the year's over, and we'll see how we feel about you."
Yeah,
I'm on board.
with that being said, I think I need to go on a little mini rant just one more time. I don't think I'm done yet.
Go ahead.
God dang, man. He brought up how like use of weed like that stuff they're doing with themselves. I know the NFL they're strictly like you're not going to do drugs in this league, period. Like, end of story. You know what? Like, there's worse drugs than weed. Like that helps people cope with stuff at times. I'm not saying it's okay to do it a bunch in the NFL and you should just get away with it like boom. But
I'm saying that.
why are guys getting 5 times longer, 10 times longer for weed than Watson currently has? That's they're doing like if they want to smoke weed a little bit in the off season, then whatever. They're gonna be the ones coughing
Let
and
them do it every day.
They want to smoke weed every day during the season and out of the season. They should be allowed to. Why is Deshaun Watson allowed to pred up on women? Like, it's not right.
like that's like I don't understand why you have to do shit like that to at first you think of Deshaun Watson, oh yeah, the guy that he's like a magician, he's just like Mahomes the way he can escape the pocket and launch downfield. The man got kicked in the eye and still threw a touchdown pass. Now when you think of Deshaun Watson, you're like, oh yeah, the creep that was messing with a bunch of women when he's got his whole career in front of him and got his career all fucked up. And when you think of when the Browns give him this guaranteed money, it just falls in line with the fact that they've been such a poverty franchise ever since they were they had their runs way back, before seasons were even 16 games, before there was even an actual Super Bowl, like an actual Lombardi Trophy presentation, like before the first 2 rules are that was so long ago. The Browns are known for being a poverty franchise with terrible make decisions in the front office and just history of terrible player, terrible coaching. And then giving him guaranteed money when all this has played out, and not like that just falls in line. Like it would be the Browns front office to do a move like this.
Yeah.
Like it's just unbelievable, and that's just too bad. And
Also,
Watson's
yeah, for sure. Also, something you didn't really say. I mean, you said it, but you didn't talk much about it. Calvin really betted on his own team, and he's out for the year.
yeah, on his own. It's not like he's been. Same thing with people saying Pete Rose. If y'all don't know who that is, like
And his team's terrible, by the way.
yeah, like,
Like,
like this is why
It just sounds like a confident man to me. Like I don't know why I suspended him for the year just for being stupidly confident in his team.
yeah, exactly.
like so what if it's against your own. I get it. If he betted against his own team, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. But there's a guy named Pete Rose that should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame that's not. You know why? Because he was betting. He was betting, but on his team. Like that's no reason to keep a legend out of the Hall of Fame. It's not like he was
I
betting.
saw Calvin was betting on his team to win too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why is that a 17-game suspension and Watson is initially 6? That's so stupid.
Yeah.
They
Watson's
didn't
gonna-
hesitate to give that man a 1 year either. Like they did
Yeah.
not hesitate.
Exactly.
They slapped Ridley with that 1 year, no hezzy. Like they hit him with that right out the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, dumb.
Yeah.
Like the no fun league, that's what they like to call the NFL now. Oh, let's give the proper suspension for a bunch of sexual assaults and like not a freaking year suspension for betting on your own team.
Yeah. Yeah.
An idiot for betting on a shit show team. Yeah, but it's not like he's betting against him
Right.
on purpose.
Yeah.
I
Nobody
could
got-
see that being an issue, but like the fact that he's betting on his own team, which is shit, on he's betting on him winning. Like, come on, man. He's losing more money than he's winning. Like, give him a break.
Let me tell you, nobody tanks on Atlanta. They just fucking suck. They're just a bad team.
Oh God.
They're just a bad team.
Yeah.
When you see them go 3-14 next year, no better than like 6-11, it's not because they're tanking. It's because they just suck. Okay, let's be real. They just suck. They had their chance at the Super Bowl. They blew a 25-point lead. Now they're going downhill way fast.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while before they get back up. That's just how it is. Poor Atlanta fans, man. But
Or Kyle Pitts.
and yeah, he'll be out of there in a while if they don't. He could be as good as Kelsey. He's already a top 6-7 tight end. I mean, shit, he's good.
Yeah.
He's in the top 10 already, minimum.
Yeah.
Got that potential, man. If Falcons don't figure it out, he'll want out.
Yeah, for sure. Donnie, what did you think about Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks for Deshaun Watson. But if he didn't really do nothing, like what did the judge thingy say? Like the courts, what did they say? No evidence.
I don't know. They just gave him.
He settled a lot of them.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
settled a lot of them.
He only has
reminded me
one
of-
active lawsuit remaining right now. Like he settled 24 out of 25.
He was paying money to them.
Yeah.
Dang. It reminds me of Big Man. I wonder if do you guys know what about him?
Oh yeah,
Back in the day, did he get any suspensions or anything?
I don't think so.
I'm not too sure. I wouldn't say yeah. I wouldn't say he did, but
And I feel like if Deshaun Watson bounces back and has like good seasons after this, I feel like he could still uphold or like his image just like Big Ben did. He still won't be in the Hall of Fame. I feel like here in a little bit. He still had those things, but he like had good seasons, and
Yeah.
that's not like the only thing they look at no more. But if he did it, that's messed up on him. He should never play another snap on the NFL. But I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Speaking, well, not really speaking, but continuing on our, someone did something bad in the NFL. The Dolphins, they ended up tampering with Tom Brady and Sean Payton like 2 years ago to get him on the team. Obviously, it didn't work out. but they
I
still.
thought it was this offseason that they tried that.
Or was it this offseason? I don't know. It was whenever Brady's
It was
contract.
either this one or last offseason because
It
I know they
was.
just tried this.
Yeah, it was whenever Brady's contract was up. So it might have
So
been.
yeah, it might have been last one.
Yeah, it might have been this last one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, they are getting penalized, and they're getting their next year's first round pick taken away.
Big,
And first round picks are
big.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, that's big, man.
Yeah. Casey, how do you feel, bro?
Look, I understand that you want a guy that you've had to play against in the same division for so long to come and join your squad since Tua wasn't. He's a like you can say he maybe has health issues because he got hurt last year, and obviously he wasn't that good either. Maybe you don't believe in the guy, but that's not how you do it. That's not how you. Why don't you just offer the Buccaneers something absolutely insane and see if they like? What are the odds Brady even goes to Miami? Not good, right? Like, come on. That's not how you.
Yeah, that offseason they were pretty high. They were pretty high. It was almost like at one point it was a guarantee.
Yeah.
And then everything like because they had an entire like secret plan organized. Like it hit big news because Sean Payton and Brady were devising a plan to break the NFL.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
Yeah.
I remember.
imagine that. Like that would have been insane. Like their plan fell apart, and I don't think anything ever came out as to why. But man, they had them a little scheme going behind the scenes, boy. I'm gonna tell you, them and that Dolphins owner.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah, you can't like the way they did it. Like obviously they're gonna get penalized for it, and losing their first round pick. Yeah, that's big. Whether you had a bad season and really need one, like it doesn't matter if you just won the Super Bowl or if you had the worst record in football. First round pick is essential. Like you're drafting a guy that's going to play a big role on your team potentially for a long time.
Yeah.
Why do you think the worst team almost always drafts the best quarterback out of college in the first pick? Because they're looking at a guy that they want to be their franchise QB for a long time. From the first pick to the 32nd pick of the first round, it is very important, and they've cost themselves big time with that. They should have, if it was all but confirmed, they should have just give the Buccaneers really anything they want for Tom Brady, and maybe you got it. But the tampering wasn't really necessary.
Yeah.
Not the way you do it, man.
For sure. LJ, how you feel, bro?
It doesn't surprise me because Brady. I heard. I don't know if it was true. I heard that Brady isn't Brady from Miami.
I thought he had a house in Miami at least.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that like he wanted to go to Miami. That's what I heard. I heard that he wanted to go to Miami and that he was trying to go to Miami, but the Bucks re-signed him or whatever. But it doesn't surprise me because Brady was doing dangerous things before. Like when we were on when COVID was big. I mean, he was throwing to wide receivers when it wasn't really allowed. So I mean, it doesn't surprise me. But at least they got him, and the punishment's done. Nothing affects Brady. It just affects Miami.
Yeah, for sure.
It's Tyreek Hill that's from the Miami area, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Brady's from California.
Okay, yeah, but because I heard that he was trying to go to the Dolphins, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah. Andrew, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
Well deserved punishment because again, if this plan would have come through, it would have broke the league. Especially given the Tyreek Hill going to the Dolphins.
Can you imagine?
Give Tom Brady a Tyreek Hill with a Sean Payton as a head coach, and you're giving 3 more Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Don't care.
At least.
Fight me on it. Fight me on it. Let's say fight me on it. Don't care. It's 3 at the least. Like this man, they're gonna drop rings. But no, I mean, yeah, first round pick, like Case said, absolutely essential.
Yeah.
But it's also an essential punishment for what they were trying to do. Like, clearly you guys didn't. Me and Isaiah know, but man, it was basically a guarantee.
Yeah.
Like, I remembered in the last few days before the plan crumbled that it was just like Brady and Peyton are going to be in Miami. Brady got a house in Miami in preparation for it. Like this was a grand scheme coming together, and honestly, I think that the Buccaneers organization is the reason it fell apart because I think they snipped something out and they're just like, "What the hell's going
They
on?"
snitched.
And they're just like, "Abandon ship. Let's not deal with that no more."
They snitched.
They're catching on. They're catching on. And I haven't looked into it, but I don't know how they got caught tampering.
Yeah.
Because clearly something got out where they figured that shit out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a rightful punishment because they'd have broke the league, and it would have been in an unfair way.
Yeah.
It'd be different if, like Case said, you send the Buccaneers a package for it, and you get Brady the legit way. And hell, you even do a coach trade to get Sean Payton the legit way.
Yeah.
But they had to do some shit behind both of their teams' backs, and that's ultimately why Sean Payton stepped down, was because his grand plan fell apart to be with Brady, and he's like, well, I got either Jameis or the sunset, and I'll take the sunset.
Yeah. Yeah. Donnie,
Yeah, man.
You got thoughts on this, bro?
Nah, not really.
Bet. Moving on to your team. Aaron Rodgers, he came out on a podcast. He said he has taken DMT and other psychedelic drugs, and those have led to his best seasons. I've heard some crazy stories about DMT, so that's just crazy how you could even focus on that. Casey, you got any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I already feel like people would be like, "Oh, he should get fined or punished. He used this to enhance his ability." It's not an actual PED. He just used it. It's not an actual PED. You can't like. I don't think it's punishable at this point. It's he didn't use actual PEDs.
Yeah.
He just took something like you don't have to use a PED to like excel. Like he took something that you wouldn't expect. You wouldn't expect somebody to say, "Oh, this made me great."
Yeah.
He took something and discovered that it made him play better. Well, whether it's taking away stress or making him feel free, I would guess probably a mix of both of those. Honestly, just took something and found that it made him better, and well, he opened up about it. First of all, if Rodgers ever used actual PEDs and something that would get him into trouble, he wouldn't open up about it on a podcast. He's trying to win another ring. He wouldn't open up about something that'd get him kicked out or suspended or anything like that. Like he was just admitting to something that like, well, how'd you repeat as MVP and how do you keep up? Well, he said why, and although that's not something you would expect, I mean, like you said, you can really trip out over that shit. Apparently, and obviously, that's not something I want to find out myself or anything.
Yeah.
I doubt any of you would either, but allegedly that shit can trip you out, and so how he excelled with using those, I don't know, but good for Aaron, I guess, because he's kept it up. He's won what 4 MVPs, and he's looking for another ring.
Yeah. I'll go to Donnie. Your thoughts real quick. Donnie, what's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, I think it's crazy he came out and said it. It's crazy on how he be playing he be playing games on it,
Yeah.
and that's insane to me. That's just talent, but that's probably a reason why he's acting up. This is probably a reason why he's acting up and getting these tattoos and stuff like that. His tattoo that he got recently, that looks like something someone who be doing hallucination drugs would get. That's probably why Devontae Adams was leaving too. He was probably trying to. Dang.
Yeah, motherfucker.
He was kind of talking weird on the podcast I was watching for a little bit. He kind of seemed like, I don't know, but if his performance is still good, then he could do whatever he wants. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can do whatever he wants.
For sure.
And yeah,
That's all? You good?
yeah, yup.
But okay.
But this is my end. I'm gonna leave.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Bet. Thanks for hopping on, bro.
All right. Yep.
Let me know if you
Thank you.
on
Thank
again.
you. Okay. See you, Casey. See you, LJ. See you, Andrew.
Yeah.
See you later, bro. Take care of
Yeah.
yourself.
You too.
Then there was 4. How tragic.
Man.
Yeah. We were supposed to have a guest on. He's working, I guess, so he didn't end up hopping on.
Oh well, man.
But Sunday.
That's weird. just like the original with it. It's like it's this original 3 with a guest. Like
Yeah.
I'm too used to Mello being on here full time now,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
at least we didn't start with 4 and end up with 2,
Yeah.
or we still got a solid 4, and we had 7 at one point, so it's still been good.
Yeah. Also,
Anyways, continue.
sorry. Before we get to you, LJ, Sunday we got a Iowa State commit. I don't know his name, but he's hopping
okay.
on. So if you wanted to hop on as well, you're more than welcome.
Okay.
Sounds cool, man.
But yeah, no. How do you feel about the Aaron Rodgers stuff?
See what I heard from it. I heard that he was dealing with mental issues,
Mm-hmm.
and so I guess this helped him to deal with those mental issues.
Yeah.
So, and I also heard, it's a drug from South America, and that it's illegal here in the United States. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, it must not be too much of a big deal if the NFL hasn't really said anything.
Yeah.
I feel like it helps him. Honestly, I mean, I feel like he's more free. He's just more. I feel like that's why he got the tattoo. He just feels like he can be himself. And of course, no one wants to hear their quarterback openly admit to doing drugs, and but I don't think that it's that big of a deal. I think he could have worded it a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Could have said, "Hey, I found myself. I've done better. I've looked in the mirror. I've changed." Could have sugarcoated it instead of just flat out, "Yeah, I take this, and it's gave me the best season of my life." Instead of just saying that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a good player. He's just a little weird. I would say off the field. I feel like he's going through a midlife crisis. That's just me, but
I could see it.
whatever. Yeah, with the long hair and everything. But I guess he feels free, and I'm not ever gonna knock a person for being free and feel like they can be themselves. So kudos to him.
Yeah, for sure. I done a little research like way back when, but we actually have DMT inside of us, and whenever we die, it's like the last 5 seconds. Like you see your whole life flash before your eyes. That's the drug. Like
Okay.
it's inside of us. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Andrew.
That is weird to think about.
Yeah, for sure. Andrew, how do you feel, bro?
I think it's crazy. Good for Aaron on being able to, perform the way he has doing those things. But like LJ said, if it makes him feel free, if it really gets the man's spirit walking and really gets him comfortable in his body and gets him really at tip top form, I mean, get it going, bro.
Yeah.
Feel like that's maybe the farthest he should go when it comes to those kind of things, so he doesn't, cross that line. But I mean, really, it's good for him because I love the look he's got going right now. Aaron Rodgers really looks like he looks like he's kind of going through midlife crisis, but also he looks like he's finally being himself though.
Yeah.
Because he's coming to practice sporting the Con Air look. Like it's like, all right, Aaron, all right. It's like you looking chill as hell. Well, I saw a little comparison. It was him showing up like that, and it's like Kirk Cousins showing up in like a suit to practice. It's just like, what the hell? It's just like, all right, guy. But if it makes Aaron feel free, and if it keeps him, like you said, with the mental issues, that's been a really big issue even these last couple of years in the league.
Yeah.
So the less players that we have to deal with those problems, the stuff like that, if they can do that without it becoming dangerous, then have at it, because we don't need no players going with the mental issues.
Yeah, for sure. Moving on to our team, the Chiefs. Our 3 teams, not yours, Andrew, obviously. But Orlando Brown, he ended up showing up to training camp, and now he's playing on the franchise tag. And I'm hearing that Mahomes was the one that talked him into it. Was like, hey, we need you this year. Come play for us, and maybe we'll get you that contract. I don't know exactly what he said, obviously, but he talked him into it. Casey, let me hear your thoughts on it, bro.
Obviously, we all thought he was a big idiot. Like, we were all just kind of disgusted and in disbelief that he asked for Trent Williams money, and then I couldn't believe our front office actually offered it to him. And then he still rejected it. I don't have to go over all that again. We were just all in disbelief. I'm proud of him for coming around, even if he didn't do it on his own, even like, just because somebody approaches you and tells you to come do this or that, it doesn't mean they're going to listen always. So even if it was Mahomes convincing him and he was going to hold out, had he not, still, I'm glad he's at training camp, preparing for the season and getting ready to get some reps in preseason. Obviously, probably not a ton, but you'll get a quarter a game, maybe two. We'll see. We may not change alignment out as much as we will with skills guys and quarterbacks. So, he's going to get his reps now, and that's important because if he really wants anything even close to Trent Williams' money, he has to perform this season and have a good season. And he wasn't going to do that. He was not going to get that money. He was not going to perform anything close to Trent Williams by holding out a training camp and missing all that stuff. If we give him maybe he does something crazy, but I don't see him coming close to Trent Williams really this year, and getting a contract like that. But that doesn't mean he won't have a good season and get offered some good money. And if he really wants to finish his career in Kansas City, he'll take what he's offered unless it's just completely unfair. But we tend to offer contracts pretty fairly based off someone's performance and what we can do. So if he has himself a good season, we'll offer him a solid contract and hopefully he takes it. But I'm definitely glad to see him come around and play on the franchise tag. Although he's still a moron for what he did. I don't have to hate the guy anymore, really. I thought we'd just have to trade him away for picks or something. I'm glad that he'll be playing on the tag.
Yeah, for sure. LJ, you have any thoughts on this?
He's a goofy. Bro needs to show me why you want this money. Show me why we need to pay you straight up. And Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT for talking him into coming back. So kudos to Patrick.
Yeah.
But yeah, he needs to show me something before. I don't. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
Yeah. All right, Andrew.
I'm with LJ. I want to see something from Orlando before we even talk about getting Trent Williams money.
Yeah.
I wasn't all that impressed with him when he was in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And the fact that the Chiefs traded, didn't y'all trade a first or a second round pick for this man?
I'm not.
Because I know you guys traded a decent pick for him.
Yeah,
I think it was a second.
Yeah, I don't necessarily remember, but yeah, we did
It'd
trade.
be a second.
But all I know is that it's a shame. It should be shameful that this team came out and got your ass, gave up some draft value to come and get you, and you're holding out again for highest paid tackle in the game money. When what have you showed for it? I don't think he's even the best part of that O line. He's not.
Creed all day, man.
Creed.
I was about to say, I think Creed Humphrey all day long. He's the youngest dude on the line. He's the best.
It doesn't matter that he's only going into his second year. He's a stud, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If anybody deserves Trent Williams money, it'd be Creed Humphrey at this point.
Yeah.
If we're really going to be talking about giving that money out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess it's good for the Chiefs that Orlando showed up. But I don't think he's going to play up to that level where I just don't see him being there after this year. I think he's going to ask for too much and he's just not going to show up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why he needed to play on the franchise tag, so he can prove himself. He thinks he's that good. Will he play as good? Like I said, will he play as good as Trent? I wouldn't think in a million years. And hope. Honestly, you have a good point. It's Orlando. I mean, maybe people don't change. People are stubborn. Maybe he's so stubborn and is going to ask for a shit ton of money that he doesn't deserve, and he'll just be gone next year. But I hope he somehow shows us something crazy and we offer him a good contract because of it. But if he doesn't, then no, we better not.
I wouldn't even offer him the money even if he showed up good this year.
Nope.
The dude is not going to stay consistent like that.
Nope.
He's going to do the thing where he's going to pull the wool over the organization's eyes and be like, look at me, I'm Trent Williams level now. I only allowed 1-2 sacks this year. Then what's he going to do? He's just going to not show up.
I think Big Red doesn't like that, and I think he's just going to try to find a way to get rid of him.
Probably.
I would.
Maybe.
I think he's going to be a locker room parasite throughout the season.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, he better go.
Yeah, he got to go immediately.
We have Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, and we just drafted another lineman that's been performing well. We don't have to have Orlando Brown if he's going to.
Orlando's solid, but not if he's going to be a parasite in the locker room.
We just remember that.
Yeah.
and that's where I feel like he's gonna be because I feel like all he cares about is money.
Yeah.
Does he really even give a shit about winning a ring?
He should,
Like-
man. That's everybody's dream.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think. A lot of people's dreams are to just make that money and make a dip. You know, like make
Look
that
at
money and
Tyreek.
dip out.
Look at
Making money
Tyreek.
regardless. Like, go get a fucking ring.
Yeah. Like LJ said, Tyreek Hill.
You know?
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, he's one of the biggest idiots of the offseason.
Yeah, at
He,
least
he
He
won.
left a team he already won a ring with, and that if he would have stay in the, they're still in the Super Bowl picture without him. Like, just think about that. Like,
He's
Come
satisfied.
on,
He's
dude.
satisfied with one ring.
Yeah.
That's why you got to look at the greats. Like I said, man, Brady's willing to take a pay cut, and look how many rings he has because he's willing to get those top
That's it.
people, man.
Yeah.
That's what
oh
the
God,
greats
Brady
do.
could have been, Brady could have been highest paid quarterback
Yes.
multiple times in his career, and he hasn't been one time for a reason.
No, he wanted to win, and he wanted weapons to win instead.
And he did. And he did.
Yes.
And he
Yes.
wins,
Yeah,
still
he does.
wins.
He does.
At 43 years old, he won a ring.
Hey,
Like,
let
come
me-
on.
Let me say a stat real quick, okay? Whenever a quarterback goes out and wins a ring, most of the time they're on their rookie contract. After they get that rookie contract, they don't win another ring. Russell Wilson, right now, Patrick Mahomes. Just some examples, you know? So Brady, I mean, he didn't get that max contract, and he went out there and won consecutive rings.
Crazy thing is, the man won a Super Bowl on his rookie contract and still didn't ask for a max.
Yeah.
He had every right to ask for a max, and he still didn't do it. He's like, I want more rings.
That's why you just have to respect Brady, even though we hate how he tears
Yeah.
up the zone is still here. You got to respect the guy, whether you hate him or love him or in the middle. Like that's the kind of thing that nobody does anymore. And I really hope Mahomes doesn't fall into that category where he just doesn't win. I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
I know Mahomes isn't stingy like that, even though he got paid a fortune. Should he get his contract restructured down the line if we're failing to give him too many weapons? Then yeah,
I
for
think you
sure.
should get a restriction whether you guys are failing or not. It just would help the
I
team.
think he needs to.
Yeah.
That contract was just too fat. Like, you could have given him 10 years still, but you didn't have to blow it out of the water and give him
Yeah.
nearly $50 million a year for that. Like, Mahomes would have probably taken high 20s, low 30s. I guarantee it. He
You
would
know,
take
since he got that much money, he's not going to sit there and go, no, he's going to go, yes, please. Maybe he'll
It's
come
like,
out
think
and
about it. More money for more rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. More like he's even doing.
I think we got.
commercials and stuff.
So
What you said?
I think we got so excited, once we got the Super Bowl, we were like, bro, this is because we've never been there before, and it was a great time. So we're like, man, we need to keep this guy for as long as possible. And quarterbacks, of course, are but you need weapons, and you need to surround them with the best people all the time. And so I think you should consider that. But we'll see.
That man should have got the 10 years still.
Yeah,
I'd have given him a 10-year deal no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
but just not so much money. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
I can easily see Mahomes restructuring it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he already restructured his deal once.
I think he did
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought I saw something that he got it cut down by like 10 mil already just to help out. Like,
Yeah, I think he did. So yeah, I think he for sure will. In the
another
future.
50 at least.
Patty's a team player, bro. There's no denying it. The man's a straight team player. He's a winner,
Yeah.
and he's taken after Brady when it comes to that business model, and that's the way to do it if you want to be a great. Brady is the role model to be a legend.
Yeah.
Don't go all in for the money because the money
Yeah.
will come because you will win.
I'll just say an example. Aaron Rodgers. He went all in the money. He doesn't have much help. Sadly.
He hasn't had much help for that reason.
Yeah.
One ring, man.
Exactly.
He's failed to get back to the Super Bowl in a long time.
So that's like two examples to follow. Either follow an Aaron Rodgers, take all that money, have no help, or
Well, think about it now. Even the man's the highest paid quarterback, and look at the help he has now: zero, none, zilch. As much as we want to be on the Allen Lazard train, he can only be so good as compared to a Devontae Adams, y'all.
exactly.
Let's be
I'm
honest.
with you. I'm
The man lost
When Donnie
Devontae
said
to
he's
get
better than
paid.
Adam, like, no, bro, what?
Yeah.
It's
acceptable.
bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Aaron can make. He's gonna have all this money to his name, but he's gonna have one ring, bro.
Yeah.
One ring.
Maybe he's okay.
Like,
with it.
I think Mahomes believes he can still slowly try to catch Brady. You know, he really needed that second ring against Brady to get him to 2 and keep Brady at 6. But I think Mahomes still believes he can slowly catch him, and he's gonna do whatever it takes for that to happen.
He's gonna try.
He's
He
gonna try.
should. He should.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and tell Mahomes he won't catch Brady, because Mahomes will shake his head and say, "Watch me," because you know he's gonna be in the league. It's not crazy if Mahomes plays as long as Brady. Now he might. To get 6 more rings, it's not impossible for the guy, and he's going to do what it takes. He's going to try his best to get there. So,
I think Patrick would like to see Tom and them back in the Super Bowl for a rematch because, you know, they compare him and Tom Brady, and Tom Brady has the upper hand because he beat him the way they did. Of course, we didn't have all of our linemen, but they don't care. You know, they don't care.
I'm telling you, man, the Bucs are probably going to make it to the Super Bowl this year. And
That's my very early prediction is Chiefs-Bucks. Maybe it's
The
biased.
Bucs are nasty, bro. Like they're nasty. They're nasty.
Maybe it's biased on the Chiefs side. I have Chiefs-Bucks.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw an article the other day speaking of the Bucks. I'm not the only one that thinks Julio's gonna have a Randy Moss year this year, bro.
I think
Yeah,
I saw someone on ESPN that people are hella saying that they're like Julio Jones has some Randy Moss in him this year. It's like, yes, sir.
Is he going to stay healthy, though?
I think so. I really
don't
think
know.
so. He's not gonna have to be the lead man, so he's not gonna have to. He's gonna be number 3, baby. He's gonna be able to be that slot. He's gonna be the nastiest slot receiver in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
He already is the nastiest slot receiver.
And then close to the end zone. So what if he can't run routes like he used to in Atlanta? He's going to go up and get it like Randy Moss did, man.
On God, bro. And Brady's gonna put it there every single time on the money.
If he can stay healthy, just lob it up to Julio in the red zone. You got you a touchdown, Tom.
That man Julio's nasty. That man's Julio's nasty. I don't care what happened with him in Tennessee. He is nasty.
I'd like to see him go off. I'd like to see him
I would, too.
That wasn't the right fit for Julio, man. It just wasn't.
Tannehill's
Brady.
As much as I hate it, I really, like Isaiah said, I see them going off. Like, it's as much as I hate to say it, they're gonna be in the playoffs and they're gonna be fighting for the Super Bowl again, if not in the ring. Like,
To at least go to the NFC Championship, at least. I mean, look at that team on
at
both
least.
sides. On both sides of the ball, it's not one dimensional. And Bruce Arians is a great coach.
Arians ain't their coach no more. It's Todd Bowles.
Yeah, he's not their coach, is he?
Oh, really?
Even Todd Bowles is
He
gonna be a good
retired.
coach.
Yeah.
Even Bowles is going to be good because he's defensive minded, and that Bucks defense is disgusting. Like they're a top 3 defense in the league, and they got a top 3 offense. Like,
Yeah.
and Arians is still the GM, so it's not like Arians is disconnected from the team.
Yeah.
But
It's rare.
oh man, the Bucks are going to be nasty.
Vince, man.
They're going to be nasty.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, it's scary, man. I mean, shit.
Ring number 8. Ring number 8.
I hope not. I would rather see Brady
Imagine.
5 more years in nothing than win another one and go.
Okay, you're gone.
I threw a pick. Threw a pick.
I wish Melo was here, bro, because now we're talking about Anthony Barr. He went
Okay,
to Dallas.
yeah.
He went to Dallas. Anybody got anything? I like it personally.
It's going to be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that pass rush is not fair, man.
It's not, bro. Like,
Oh.
Anthony Barr is good at coverage, too. That's what's scary.
Yes.
Like, Anthony Barr is a top coverage linebacker, bro. Like, what?
Yeah.
And that puts Michael Parsons, whatever, however the hell you say his name, his success was when he was playing like DN and so like they have someone he doesn't have to cover anymore, so they could put him there, and then the one he can cover, and it's gonna be scary.
Van Der Esch and
And they got Van Der Esch in the middle. Like, come on, bro.
Forget about Van Der Esch.
DeMarcus Lawrence, too.
So good.
Yeah,
dude,
D-Law's going to be healthy, too, next
my
year.
God.
Oh, man. I hate to admit it, too, with them Cowboys. They look kind of scary.
Yeah.
Dallas' defense will be great, and
Don't tell Melo though.
their offense stay healthy and be in sync all year. We'll see. They're having problems with receivers.
Yeah.
The O line and the running backs are gonna have a big task. We'll see how good Dak is if he really only has CD Lamb and what's his name. Yeah,
I don't know.
that defense will definitely be really good. Be something to watch.
Yeah.
I think Trayvon's not going to be as good as he was last year.
No,
Oh, he gets
Um,
burned, bro. Like,
there's no way he cracks 8 interceptions next year. That call that a hot take or not, I just don't see it.
I'm with
The
you.
way
I
this
know-
man's getting
I'm with
burned
you.
in practice film, there's just no way.
Yeah, I'm with you.
yeah, I know he hears people talking about, oh, he can't cover for shit. He just gets lucky with picks. He's a ball hawk. Maybe he proves himself, but like he's still. And it's clear that he is not. He gets burnt. Like maybe he's too aggressive. There's ball hawks.
Oh, he's really aggressive. He's really aggressive. He's probably the most aggressive corner in the league, like
yeah.
for sure. Like that's
you
why he gets
can't be
burned so
overly
much. He is so aggressive.
Yeah.
Can't be
You do an
overly
inside
aggressive.
move, and that man's diving 10 yards to the inside.
Yeah.
Like this man is hyper aggressive.
Be aggressive, but at the same time, like don't overcommit to the ball. Like you gotta play the ball before the player, obviously, but don't overplay to the ball and then you end up losing your guy.
Right.
Like,
I think Trayvon's a dog. Like, don't get me twisted. Like, this might sound like I'm slandering him. I mean, I think he's still a dog, but God, he is. That's one of his flaws for me. Is he's just so aggressive.
if he was less aggressive, he'd be great.
If he would time his aggressiveness and maybe not, like you said, overcommit, because he did. That's why he got burned so much at the end of last year. Yeah, he had 11 interceptions. That was in the first 9-10 games of the year, and then towards the end, the man got 1 interception, like because he was getting burned and his aggressiveness just wasn't working. And a lot of his picks last year were just off of other people's plays too. I don't care what nobody says. You can watch them all. They were. He would come into a crowd and get the pick, or the ball would bounce off the receiver and he'd pick it. He got, I think, like 3 legitimate interceptions that he stole, like that he won coverage for.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe he proved himself and shows that he really is a dog, because I think he is. But man, he needs to calm that damn aggressiveness down. Like
I think
he plays every ball like life or death. Like if I don't commit to this slant, even though it's not a slant, I'm gonna die. And it's like, well, you just got burned because you committed to a slant. It was an out route.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys need to let him kind of stay back and either off man or like just be a zone, like play zone coverage or off man. Don't press up. Like I see him get burnt. Like you got to put him in zone coverage or off man and see if he can just kind of learn to sit back and jump the route without being overly aggressive. And we'll see what he's made of if they can do that. But
I'd like to see him in deep zone a lot more, because I feel like in deep zone his aggressiveness will really do well. Because a lot of teams, they'll try to shoot it his way because they'll be like, oh, this man, he's aggressive. All he's got to do is sit in his zone, and he can be aggressive as hell in his own zone.
yeah, like if they have him playing press man though, like with him getting burnt, like
Press
CD's
man's a recipe for
there's
disaster.
even better receivers than him. First of all, when the Cowboys go and play Washington, they have the confidence in him to put him against Scary Terry, because who else are they gonna put on him? He better not be pressing up. McLaurin's gonna burn his ass.
I was about to say Terry's gonna burn that man. That's gonna not even be. It's gonna be sad.
He'll burn him bad.
We'll see if Carson Wentz can get it to him,
I
You gotta
think
get the ball to him, but
because that man might steal him 3 picks just off of Carson Wentz alone. Like, come on now.
Let me
They need Heineke.
let me air it out, okay? No one here believes in me, bro. No one does. I believe in Washington. Okay, I think they could
I'm glad
win
you-
the division. I say. it
Oh,
every
what?
episode. I say it.
What?
Every episode.
What?
I say it every episode. I believe it, and I still believe it. Scary Terry's elite. He's going to
Over the Cowboys and the Eagles? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
all the way.
Jalen
All the way.
running back.
All the way.
Look me in the
Running
straight
back.
face and say that, bro. Look me
We
in
got
the-
our hot take of the
look
episode,
me in
guys.
the
We got our hot
straight
take of the
face
episode.
and say, bro,
It's like-
walk him to him, Wentz, bro.
the division.
Wentz is not that guy.
Heineke.
No, he's
Wentz-
not.
I'd
Like,
rather have Heineke. Heineke is a fighter.
yes,
is a
thank
dog.
you. Thank you. That's why I
Yeah.
said that exact
Yes.
thing.
I don't need
That's
Heineke is
Thank
a
I'll
fighter.
say it
you.
again. I'll say it again. Heineke's a water boy. He's a
Water boy that did better
He
than
took the
Wentz.
goat. He took the goat into the deep waters. What?
Yeah, he brought that man to his waters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it was the
That was a
defense.
pretty good game.
What? Heineke out there making plays.
I thought he was hanging out with Patty
He was
Mahomes.
good.
What?
Don't got into that. He can't move, bro.
That's definitely a hot take. There's no way you can't
Yeah.
call that a hot take, bro.
Boiling hot.
You
I'm
think they,
taking
you think they
Heineken.
can take that division over the Eagles? First of all, who's going to win that division?
Eagles are deep.
Or even the
but
Cowboys, which
Jalen Hurts is.
And Chase Young is hurt.
let's say Chase Young's out. The star of the defense is gone.
As of right now, but we don't know how long it'll be.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know
So I just feel like I could see Carson Wentz trying to
Ah.
play out the pocket and trying to run, and then there goes the knee again.
I can
Shit.
just see
0-4
Carson
is
Wentz
enough
throwing
to
the
end
ball
their
to the other
season.
team.
I'll say if Carson
0-4 is enough to end their season. I'm just saying, 0-4. That's what they're gonna go. 0-4.
I'm gonna
Don't
just
start
Carson
that
Wentz is gonna throw the ball to the other team, and
That's
yeah,
a specialty.
Let's just see, man.
Yeah.
They need to make an X Factor in Madden just for him, just for specializing for throwing it to the other team. Like,
I
come on.
I can't believe you believe in Washington.
That's unbelievable to me.
I say it
I'll-
every
I'll-
time. Continue
I'll
saying
back
it.
If it
Isaiah
was
on
Fitzpatrick or even Heineke at the helm, I would see this. I just can't. Wentz? Like,
What made you believe in them?
I think he's thinking of one thing.
Scary Terry's never had. I would say Carson Wentz is Scary Terry's best quarterback
Wrong. wrong.
that he's ever played with. Yeah.
Maybe the
Wrong.
worst.
Waterboy was better. Ryan Fitzpatrick was better. Alex
Yeah.
Smith was better. Do we need to keep going? Worst quarterback he's ever played with, by far.
No.
Carson
Ryan
Wentz.
Fitzpatrick beat the goat. That's the
That's
magic.
what I'm saying,
That's
like,
the true
come
magic
on.
man.
Ryan
Ryan
was
Fitzpatrick
amazing.
is the true magic
He's
man,
a Hall
bro.
of Famer. Yes.
Yes, put him in the Hall of Fame.
Do it, yes, please.
I love Ryan
That's-
Fitzpatrick.
You can't confidently say Carson Wentz is his best quarterback, bro.
I can't believe you said that. That hurts my ears,
I don't know,
honestly.
man.
You knew about Fitzmagic too. Come on, bro. And you really said
That's-
Carson was the best he's ever had? Come
That's
on.
crazy. Probably the
He even
worst.
played
he's
with
ever
Alex
had.
Smith with a gruesome mangled leg, and he was still
Man.
better than Carson Wentz, bro.
No, I think
Wow.
Scary
Like
Terry's
a
carrying-
damn near crippled Alex Smith is better than a fully healthy Carson Wentz, dog. Like, get up
We'll see,
out of
bro.
here with
We'll
that
see,
Carson
bro.
Wentz.
We'll see, bro.
I don't see them winning the division at all. But like, they have a couple things going for them. They can run the ball. They have scary running backs. They got a good
Mhm.
group.
I do like Gibson. I can't even lie. I do like Gibson.
Their
I
offensive
can't even
line
lie
is
about
elite.
that.
I think Wentz can hand the ball off without fucking up.
Thing
But
is, their offensive line is elite. So, and you can't say
That's
otherwise.
cool.
You can't say
That's
otherwise.
cool.
So was Phillies, but look what happened there.
I just don't think they're there yet.
I
You
don't
know, they
think-
got
Hear me out. If
First,
anyone's going to win, I think it's going to be Dallas. I think they're the most solidified to win. Yes. I still have Washington. I don't believe in Philly. They have no offensive line. Jalen Hurts is
Bro.
absolutely atrocious.
This is straight blasphemy on my boy
Jalen
Hurts. Are
is
you kidding me?
Absolutely atrocious.
Okay.
That man's
And I bet
elite.
you think Justin Fields is better. I bet you think Justin Fields is better.
Nah.
this.
Justin Fields would be really good if he
Justin
had a
Fields can
real
be good.
team.
If he can,
And Justin
I
Fields
would
would be
like
really
to
good if
see
he had a
Justin
real
Fields
team.
on a new
I
team.
think
I really
Jalen
would. I'd like to
Hurts
see him on a new team.
It's not gonna.
Hey, but what you been smoking on today, man? You okay? I know you said it was your
Hold on,
day
hold on.
off. I don't know if he was doing a little something
It's a little
before.
bit.
Huh?
Let me say something. Is
Okay.
Wentz really that atrocious? Because in this fantasy rankings for preseason 2022, based off of like their training camp stuff, Jalen Hurts is at number 4 right now, over Mahomes even. Whoa.
Dog, you can't blaspheme on this man. Look what he did with Philly last year, bro. He took that leap. He took that leap last
I had
year.
him in fantasy.
Last year
I
was
had
the
him in
big year where
fantasy,
everybody
and
was thinking that man was
he
going to
wasn't
fall.
the greatest. I had him in
That was
fantasy,
last
he
year.
wasn't
Man. I
the
feel like
greatest.
he can bounce back.
I'm not
Bro,
gonna
think
trip on
about
that
His worst
because
year. Last
it's
year was probably his worst year.
it's training camp, bro. Everyone looks sexy in training camp, bro. You're supposed to build up the hype, make the fans be like, "This is our year," and then once we
I
put on the
think the
pads,
rankings should be right, though. I hope he really is at number 4, bro. I hope he is playing that
I'll
good
say
right
this.
now.
I hope
want
he
him to.
does.
I love Jalen
I
Hurts.
hope he does. But as of right now, my image is he's
Yeah, I
absolutely
think that's a little
atrocious.
crazy, but I definitely think he can improve. You know, like I think he'll have a better year.
Dude, I wanted Denver to draft him so bad. Like, and then when Philly beat the shit out of Denver because of Jalen, like, I was crying. Like,
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, I'm a big supporter. Like, my little brother's an Eagles fan.
He's got,
That's why it's like, damn, bro. Like,
you know, like
Jalen Hurts is
Yoda's
gonna be
good.
he's gonna be that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Godert's a good tight end. Devontae Smith is crazy fast. He's a deep threat.
I like Devontae.
And did
I
they
love
not?
Devontae Smith for sure.
Who'd they just sign? Who'd they just sign?
AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Yes.
They traded.
That's
for
right. They
Brown.
traded for AJ. Oh, see, come on. Division winners.
That's like as
I
long
want
as
to see if
defense
Jalen Hurts is playing good like they're saying, then I could see it. But as of right now, I
yeah,
don't
he's
see
got to
it.
step up. I think he can do it. I think he can do it.
Bro, that O line he's got isn't even that bad either. Like I think he's had the time these last couple of years to even get show his stuff. Now he's got the best receiving core of his career. Come on
Our
now,
O-line
bro.
was atrocious last year, man.
And I'm a huge fan of Miles Sanders. Huge fan. I think Miles Sanders.
They need to give him the ball more.
Yeah.
They need to give him the ball
'Cause I have
more.
him on fantasy.
He's
He
underrated.
barely got much touch.
He can also play a big factor as long as the line is, decent at least.
Yeah. Moving on to our next little thing. Steelers gave Deontay Johnson a 2-year deal, like $36 million, something like that, $18 million a year. You guys like that?
It's crazy.
What, you think it's overpaid?
I don't know, man. I think they might have paid him a little too much.
Okay.
Because I mean, God, Deontay's good and everything, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I think if anybody deserves that money on that receiving core, it's Claypool.
Yeah.
Because I love Chase Claypool, bro.
Yeah.
He's a diva, though. He's a diva.
Yeah.
This is true. He's a young Antonio Brown.
But
Like we gotta.
Yeah.
if you look at it, maybe that's just how Pittsburgh is. Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool, like all three of them were
Yeah.
kind of similar. I wouldn't say close because Antonio Brown's just he went
Bizarre.
off. Yeah.
I think he has mental
Bizarre.
issues. I think he has mental
Different.
issues.
That man's mentally ill, bro.
I think
Oh,
he
did
has
you
some
see
mental.
how he got hit by Vontaz Burfict in that game years ago? Come on, there ain't no way he ain't got brain damage going for him. That man went full limp when he got hit by Vontaz.
Brain cells ever since, bro. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Juju had to get
Yeah.
revenge for that man because how hard his head got knocked
Yes.
off. Like there ain't no way his head's been right since then.
He needs counseling. I'm sorry.
Dude, and that was like 10 years ago too, and I still think
Yeah.
that was the source. Like
Yeah.
Antonio's head got knocked loose by Burfict, but whose
Yeah,
head
and-
didn't get knocked loose by Vontez?
Yeah. But anyways, on terms of yeah, it's probably a little too much money. Even I even heard on Snapback Sports, like that, like you guys know who that is. I think Isaiah does, at least. Jack from Snapback Sports on Snapchat.
I know who that is.
Yeah.
He's like, dang, I thought he might, like. You got to think about that. They have Claypool, and a good run. Like they're gonna be built off their defense, and running the ball basically. If they have anything going for them, really. I think you got to wonder if maybe the Steelers were thinking about trading him for picks to build the team up next year, because this is a rebuild for the Steelers. And more likely than not, it's going to be Tomlin's first losing team with Pittsburgh. That's not a reason to fire Tomlin or anything. He's got a tough situation this year.
They fire Tomlin, they're idiots. They fire Tomlin for this season, they're idiots.
Let them figure the team out. Let them have a good draft next year. You got to wonder. I mean, it wouldn't have been crazy. If they
Watch
traded him.
Pickett. Just watch Pickett.
Yeah.
Let Tomlin have Pickett for 5 years, and we'll see where Pickett's at by then, bro.
He develops quarterbacks so well. Can he do anything?
He's
with
a quarterback whisperer.
Man, I don't know if he can do anything with Trubisky. He's already like a bust. Pickett's fresh though. He's got time.
Yeah.
He's got time to develop.
Right now, Rudolph's number
Call this a
one.
hot take, but I think Trubisky will be a pretty solid player next year
Right
under
now-
the Tomlin eye.
Right now,
We'll
Rudolph's
see.
one.
I think they need time, man. The Steelers are so used to just being consistently winners. This is going to be a setback. And so, first losing season, we need to change everything. We need to... Nah, bro, just give it time. And, I mean, it's going to be a strong running team. Najee Harris made it very clear that he wants the rock all the time. He said he made it clear. He was like, I want the ball. Teams win when I have the ball.
Yeah.
He was like, I did it in high school. I did it with Alabama. I was like, okay, well, he's gonna take a lot of hits, but he wants the damn ball basically. So
I think he can rush for 1,000 yards. I mean, he's
Yeah.
gonna
I'd love to see him do it.
mm-hmm.
He's gonna rush for 1,000 yards. Does that mean the Steelers will be good? No, but he rushed for 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
I'm seeing
I'd say he
Rudolph
might crack him 1,500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. He's a top 10 running back right now. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
cracks that list.
I'm hearing that the Steelers are going to be starting Rudolph at number 1, week 1.
Yeah, I've
Just
heard
because of
that.
experience.
And then
He has more experience on that team. That's all that is.
Oh
Trubisky
wow,
at 2.
that's
Well,
terrible.
think about it. That man got hit in the helmet, hit in the head by Miles Garrett. It's clearly he's doing something right. Like he pissed off Miles Garrett.
Yeah,
Clearly he's doing something right.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I really do. I think that that's all around just because he's been the one that's been in Pittsburgh the longest. He
Seniority,
actually
basically.
played underneath Ben,
yeah,
and so he knows the way Tomlin wants things ran.
yeah.
And I'm a firm believer. Give that man Mike Tomlin 2 or 3 years, even with Pickett or even Trubisky, depends on who he wants to really go with. Obviously, should be Pickett, but just wait, bro. Like LJ said, give it some time, and Tomlin will work his magic. The man is a Hall of Fame coach, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Just let that man work his magic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Oh, this is off topic, but I just saw the funny. It was so hard not to burst out laughing while he's talking because I saw this.
What?
I mean, we were past this topic already. At least it was part of this video though. On Snapback Sports, I mean, it was just him kind of being like, "Bruh," and things you can't make up. Like it sounds completely made up, but you can't make this shit up. Cleveland is hosting the National Massage Therapist Convention this month.
Oh man,
Coincidence, bro? Are you kidding me?
that's Deshaun Watson, like central right there, baby. Like
No, that's
you
not
already know
okay.
Deshaun's got his name signed on that ballot. Like,
Sorry,
come on
bro,
now.
that's hilarious. You can't make
That's not okay.
Deshaun probably called the city and told him to ask for this hosting. He's like, bro, just get it close to home. I might not get caught this time.
Cleveland is such an animal. Oh my gosh. Bro, Baker Mayfield's winning.
Oh man,
Baker Mayfield's winning. Even though he went to the Panthers, he's winning.
Oh,
he
man.
won right when he got out of Cleveland for sure, bro. Like
He's-
for sure.
And I believe
Oh,
that Baker
man.
Mayfield's going to have an amazing season. I think Baker.
I do too, bro. With
I
a
believe-
healthy Christian
yeah.
McCaffrey,
Sucks.
And Baker's healthy, man. Baker was playing that whole season hurt,
Yeah.
and which just made it bad on him. He looked terrible, but like no one cares because you're out there. So the players aren't going to give a damn that you're hurt, bro. They're not going to. They're going to attack you the same way. They want to hurt you even more.
Yeah.
But Baker's finna go crazy, and I think he should start over Sam Darnold any day of the week.
Yeah, and if
Yeah,
you remember,
they better.
Y'all remember how good Baker looked against the Chiefs in Week 1 last year? He honestly looked pretty damn good.
he did. That was his only like healthy game of the season, though.
Yeah.
Like, play like that when he's healthy. I mean, the Panthers got a little bit going for them at least.
The man's elite when he's healthy. Like, call it
Yes.
a hot take or not, the man can be really elite when he's healthy.
Could be. He's ready to prove people wrong, man. I mean, shit.
And he has a huge.
They better start this man over Darnold, bro. They
Yeah.
better.
Oh,
Just by logic, you better start him over Darnold. Like, oh my god,
Darnold needs
he's
to
got
just
more playoff trips than Darnold.
like,
And like Baker, like you want to see him succeed, but like Baker's gonna be such an asshole about it. He's gonna be like, "Man, I'm that guy," and blah blah blah. He's just gonna be so cocky, but that's just Baker because he has a huge chip on his shoulder. That's the only thing I don't like. Baker's gonna be a cuck about it.
Yeah.
Yep, he's gonna look over at the other. You already know he's gonna look over at the other sideline and grab his crotch like he did.
Yeah,
the play.
he's gonna say some slick shit to the Browns for sure.
yeah.
He's gonna. It's good as he should though.
Yeah.
I could see Baker trying to start a fight with Miles Garrett. Like, let's turn this clock back. Let's fight Miles Garrett. Like, let's really stick it to the Browns. Let's get Miles to hit him with a helmet. Like, let's see how pissed we can get Miles Garrett.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
The ultimate disrespect to the Browns is get their second best, another good player suspended.
Man.
Let's like spit on him to get him to hit me with his helmet because I know he'll do it.
Golly.
Right.
We got a couple more topics left. So I saw this was actually trending the other day, but some random ended up tweeting out, and it was just a random tweet, but it ended up trending. He said the NFL should have 82 game seasons, and I just wanted.
Oh my lord!
I seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, it's the most bizarre thing ever.
I don't know why that's trending. That's terrible.
Most of the league can't stay healthy in 17 games. Definitely not.
I don't know. I don't know why
Look
that's
at all the
trending.
injuries that we got in this preseason ain't even started yet.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
what are we
Dudes are
doing?
getting
Talking
hurt.
about 82 games? Like,
I,
no. Do we want people to die?
I
Like,
seen
are
it.
we trying to commit death?
I seen it on Instagram, man. They were week 49 and dudes are in the hospital. But like in all seriousness, bro, football is it's a contact sport. These are grown men. These are dudes that are pushing weight, bro. You're hitting people, dude. Like it's a difference between the NBA. NBA's basketball. It's different. You don't see dudes tackling each other. Of course, they get fouled, but like it's just a different game, and there's fouls and you don't do that or you're going to get ejected. Football, man, it's all game. That's the only game. That's the only sport you can legally go out and just murder somebody, basically. So no, I don't know why that's trending. That's ridiculous to even say, but that's good cap. That's good cap.
Yeah, and if I may add, yeah, the NHL is 82 games as well, and you hit each other like hell. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
But listen, here, I mean, a stud, a shining star on any team will still only play, on average, a full period. Like at the end of the game, when everybody's time on ice is recorded, he averages playing one of the 3 periods, about 20 minutes. Then defensemen, because there's less defensemen on a team, they'll play like maybe 23 minutes a game. But that's why NHL is 82 games. It's not like football where you go out there and hit each other like hell for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, it's just something else. LJ knows what it's like to get hit all game and run the ball thousands of times.
Dude, I don't want to play 82 games, bruh. I can barely, dude. 12 games. That's enough for me.
Exactly.
Golly, and like there's some nights against teams where it's going to be a dogfight, and I'm like, damn, this shit's going to be like, we're still in the second quarter. I'm like, fuck, can this game be over?
There's a reason that guys like running backs are always like getting up and like even in the NFL, I guarantee you, every single pretty much any player that starts regularly and gets a bunch of playing time is going to have some bruises and nicks on the way, but they tough through it. It's not easy. We don't know everything. We're not in the locker rooms. We're not the trainers. We don't know everything. I guarantee you, there's guys that battle through some shit just in a 17-game season.
And like with weather, weather-wise, dude, when it's cold, those are when the hits hurt the most. Like I caught a pass and my hand hurt, bro. I was like, I don't want to play anymore. It's like no.
Pounder lays one on you.
Yes, no.
How many?
I can't believe the fact that somebody was being dead ass serious about an 82 games.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good cap though. He got his suite. He's famous. I think he's a good capper.
I don't know. That's just such a ridiculous thing to say.
Hey, he's a good capper. He's a good capper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a good capper.
How many games are in college?
College, bruh. 12?
12.
I thought it was 15.
Oh. If a team, you can play up to 15. I mean,
it just depends on if you go to the Natty, then maybe 15.
But Alabama
played the Natty was 15.
Yeah, but college, bro, them niggas be hitting. Excuse my Frank with that, but they hit, man. Colleges,
it's crazy. Bro. Shit flies more in college than it does.
Yes. Oh my gosh, and them dudes are. College, you're trying to go to the NFL, so they're gonna be doing everything they can to get their name out there.
They're playing with something to prove.
Yes,
time.
in my opinion, college football is better than professional football.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
I love college more than NFL. I really do.
And this the way the atmosphere of the students. It's college students, college players. It's just lit, and it's just a different vibe. Yeah. And those dudes, they you soak it in, and it's just a different intensity.
The amount of hype that are in those college football games is insane.
Like college game day and all that.
Yes, bro. Especially in the big games, like bowl games, even the Natty. Like if you get two schools with the big supporting, the support. Oh man, you won't be able to hear yourself think in that stadium. Yeah.
I don't know how bad I want to go to an Iowa game, man. Iowa is actually one of the best schools for tailgating in college, and where they play, teams will come out and say that place at night when it's sold out full of a bunch of screaming fans ready to see an upset or one of the toughest places to play. Not even just Iowa. I want to go check out an Oklahoma football game or OSU or I wish I could say KU. Their games are tough. K-State's got a pretty tough though. I bet.
K State, yeah, it's like I've went on a few visits, and of course on game days, I would say that K State, like the Oklahoma State, I watched Oklahoma State and K State. Oklahoma State played K State, and that environment was crazy. And like when I went to the K State game, the students and the band are interacting with each other, and they're warming up. I'm like, what? And so my goal is just to go to a college game that's packed. Hopefully this year I get to visit some more places.
Yeah.
But just to visit like a real packed game and see that environment, because it's amazing. It's fun.
Yeah.
And then another thing with that is the fact that so like K-State, for example, they don't got no pro teams anywhere. I mean, you got the Chiefs, but there's some places where there's not a single professional team in their state. So they go crazy for their colleges, and that's why it's so crazy. Like Oklahoma doesn't have a professional team. There's the Cowboys down south, but same thing with Iowa.
That's why
KU basketball is huge. Oh my god!
You should hear KU basketball stadiums when those. Oh man,
Allen Fieldhouse is something different, bro. Like I'd love to go watch a game there just for the fun of it.
I want
to go watch it too.
So.
I dislike KU a lot, but bro, I would love to go to one of those games just to hear the roar of the fans. Like,
really? Yeah. I'm a big Wichita State fan. Like when they had Fred Van Vliet and Kel Cotton in prime, that was a great atmosphere.
I met Fred Van Vliet here.
Really?
Yeah, he was walking around town, and I was like, "Hey man, let me get your autograph."
That's be nice.
Wow.
Golly. Yeah. Fred was that was my favorite point guard.
Yeah.
But
I loved when Ron Baker was there too, bro.
Man, that was the prime of Wichita State. Yeah. Oh, that was the prime.
God.
And now
when they went 32-0, like that was great.
That was amazing.
That season.
It was a different vibe because Wichita, we don't have a football team, and basketball is huge here. So when they went undefeated,
the city of Wichita was going insane for that. Like it was amazing to be here when that was going down.
Yeah.
And when they went to the Final Four, it was made us cheer for something. So it just brought. But hopefully Wichita State could change and do something. Golly, they sucked last year. It was terrible.
I know, bro. It was
terrible to watch.
Oh God, they have.
It just made me feel like I could go D1 in basketball and go there because I could do better things than what the hell they were doing. Golly.
Speaking of your college, LJ, I know you're playing your one last season this year. Do you think you're ready right now for college, or do you think you need that last season under your belt?
Last season, the belt for sure.
Yeah.
I've been watching. Those dudes are huge. Those guys are huge. The linemen are like 6'6". Yeah. I'm like, dude. But just visiting, I believe. I need another year, of course, but I believe when I go up there and they get a hold of me and like they get me on meal plans, and when I start pumping the steel, doing that consistently, I feel like I'm gonna, get swelled up. Because I seen a running back that was my size. I was like, dude, I can, I was like, that's what I'm gonna look like. And I'm like, dude, I could be trouble. So, I honestly can't wait. I know college is gonna suck. The condition is gonna suck, but I can't wait to see the results because I'm for sure gonna try to put in a lot of work to get my body to be like that.
And you mentioned guys being huge.
You better plug us up with all those college parties, bro. Like
you said what?
I better be hearing about the college parties, bro. I better be the first man hitting up for those.
Houses and shit, bro.
What was he gonna say?
All the frat parties. Give me them all.
Oh, I got you. Oh, man.
Yeah, you said like those guys are huge. Iowa just signed a 5-star O lineman that I believe was the best either tackle or guard in the entire nation because he's from Iowa. Yeah, he's a junior and he's 6'6", 350, I believe, is what it is.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my lord!
Yeah, my body's not ready to take hits from those dudes,
bro.
No.
You'll have him protecting you.
Man, I hope so. Golly,
dude, I still on people in the league right now, bro. Like he's only gonna get bigger and stronger. Like
yes,
he's ready now. He's a junior.
He really is. I seen on Florida State. I don't know how big the dude is, but he was huge. He was like, "Yeah, this is a true freshman." Like this dude was.
All these guys, bro, what they feed
I need that.
Like I don't know.
And they feed them the corn up in Iowa, bro. Let me see.
I don't.
Marcus
different.
Marcus Hicks was huge.
Different breeze,
dude. That guy was fucking imposing, bro.
Marcus Hicks was huge.
I had to get birthday punches from that man for my birthday in the locker room when I was a sophomore.
Oh no!
I was scared for my fucking life.
As you should have been.
I knew what happened on your birthday on that team, and I did not want to come to fucking practice, bro.
I've been lucky. I've been so lucky that it's never happened. I think the worst was when Todrick sucker smacked me. He was like, I was like, he just smacked me out of nowhere. And I was like, okay, but that was the only time. But every time I've ran and got away, or Martin was talking to a parent and we couldn't do it. So I've been safe. So
You're lucky, bro.
I'm very lucky though. I can only say it was one time. He just sucker smacked me. I was lost for words.
I just seen Todrick at the Westwide today too. He's not
Really?
he's not back at college yet for some reason, but he's like big. He's even bigger now.
Todrick is big. I think he's just visiting. He goes to Missouri State.
Is he on football? Does he do football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a D1. He Missouri State. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean he looks like a D1 DB to me. Honestly, he's even
got
bigger.
so much bigger. Yeah.
Dude, he's huge, bro. Like not huge, but like he's built, bro.
He's
like,
DB big. Yeah. But typically DBs aren't that big anyway. So
no,
he's
not
really,
at all. Like he's built for sure.
Yeah.
Dang. I remember him in history class.
In history class. I gave him the answers.
He did once.
I had to carry Caleb Coleman in one of our classes sophomore year.
Did he go anywhere?
Yeah, independent. What is it? Fucking independent community
Independence.
college.
I think
Yeah.
he's doing construction or whatever now.
Oh, okay.
Is he not playing football anymore?
No,
Damn.
Dang.
but I love Caleb. Caleb's cool.
Yeah.
All those guys were cool, honestly.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
So I mean, I'm glad we didn't have your guys' class where they were dicks, but you guys were pretty cool to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of college, though, something came out. Nick Saban said that he's been rebuilding this whole time, and now it's about to be something different. Casey,
Oh my! I just seen that. Wow.
Casey, you would have started off. Let me hear, bro. Let me hear it. Casey.
Wait, what's going on?
Can you guys hear me? You two?
I can't hear. I heard everything you said. I can't wait to. Yeah.
Yeah, you were like breaking up. What do you say, LJ?
He said Nick Saban capping out of his ass said that last year was a rebuilding year.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
capping out of his ass,
bro. Like he better not be serious, bro. You're telling me that?
Wow.
I know the team's relatively young, but that's the top athletes in the country. Like that doesn't mean it's a rebuilding year. It fell just short to a powerhouse of Georgia. So what? That ain't no fucking rebuilding year, Saban. He's trying to scare everybody, I think. He's not serious. Right? If he is, I'm shitting myself.
Yes. If that's a rebuilding year, I'm curious to see what the hell
I don't want to know, bro.
A transition year is, because that is a rebuild. The loss to Texas A&M, that was a shocker, and it was a close game against Auburn. And when they played Georgia for the SEC championship, they smoked Georgia. They exposed them, and then Georgia beat them for the national championship. I think Nick is capping out of his ass completely. If that's rebuilding, wow. Some people can never get to that level of rebuilding. That's great rebuilding. That's great rebuilding. What? But I feel like it's intimidating. It was intimidating because I was like, dude, that is scary. And Nick doesn't say. I don't know if he's capping, because Nick doesn't say BS to the press, and Nick does not talk to the press. And for him to come out with a statement that bold to say that we were rebuilding, and him to have that much confidence to say we are going to be something this year, it's very intimidating. I was intimidated, and I don't even play against him. Yeah. Oh well, it worked because I'm scared, and I'm scared. I'm terrified.
Glad Iowa doesn't in the SEC, bro. I don't want our players to fucking die.
Yeah, no, I'm scared. If I'm Georgia or Auburn or any of these SEC teams, I'm scared out of my ass, and I'm thinking about going to the Big 12 or something. For sure. I'm out.
Yeah, Oklahoma and Texas. Are
Yeah.
you sure you want to go
Oh
through?
my gosh, Oklahoma and don't they want to go to the SEC?
They're gonna go to the SEC for sure.
Bro, that makes no sense. Oklahoma can't even compete with Alabama in the national championship.
I know.
Texas can't even compete with KU. What the
Texas
hell makes you
it's
think that you're going to go down there and play
bro.
Alabama?
I've mentioned this. Texas, they don't do things right. They get the top athletes, then shit the bed, and end
Yeah.
up not ranked where they should be. So,
But Nick, man, that's scary to hear. I'm scared. I'm excited to see what they look like, because if he's that confident to say that was rebuilding and we are ready to go, because Nick Saban does never. I don't think he's ever been that confident before. He's like, we still got stuff to do, still got more to improve on. Bro was like, we're gonna be something, and we're ready to go. So
Alabama
I'm
ends up
ready.
in some small school to start the year.
They're gonna destroy him.
Where's that team, whoever it is?
Yeah.
I know they're going to be scared going in there.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Alabama play now.
Bro, for real. Like, what's going to happen?
Andrew, I haven't heard from you in a minute. How you feeling, bro?
I'm an Alabama fan myself, and Nick is kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right?